Alrighty. Good morning, everyone. How you guys doing today? Just finishing up getting stuff ready here, and then we'll be off to the races. Or something like that. Alrighty. So, last night we left off, and I said I was going to do some breeding. Well, for one, I didn't really have time for that. And two, I realized I'm a big dum-dum, and, oh, I have these set to, apparently set to go still. There we go. So I said I was going to do some breeding, and, well, I realized I don't have an air conditioner yet. So that ain't going to work. So now I have all these eggs, and, can't really do anything with them, because, unless it's the right temperature, they're not going to hatch. So we'll have to wait on that for a little bit. So, besides that, I did mess with a couple settings. One thing I do need to check here is we're going to check to see if the cryopods are working properly before I go out and get myself killed again, because the cryopods didn't work right. So let's cryopod this up. Let's throw it back out. There shouldn't be... Okay, awesome. There's no cryo sickness now. So I got the cryo sickness turned off. So we don't have to worry about cryo sickness anymore. And then the other thing that I did, I added a mod to make it a little easier to do the breeding, so we don't have to spend hours trying to get the right stats. And just to make things a little bit more fun too, I added this. This is a dino finder. So this allows us to actually see all the dinos of a set level on the map. So one of the things I found here is a 140 female Rex with 36 points into its health, which is really good. So, let's see what happens if we click Track Dino. I don't know exactly how this works. Oh yeah, and then it shows us right where it's at. Might be a little cheaty, but that's okay. And I'm apparently burning to death anyways. Basically, the whole purpose of this mod is to just make it easier on me and make it a little bit more entertaining, where I don't have to spend forever just flying around the map looking for the dinosaurs themselves. This way I can just look to see if there's any good dinosaurs on the map, and then I can go through the process of going and trying to tame it. I don't know why I came up here to the Pteranodon. My RG is perfectly capable. Alright, so before this thing despawns, let's go ahead and fly over here and we'll tame this Rex. I mean, we'll just start off strong first thing in the morning. Like I said, 36 points into its health. It's pretty strong. Then I do have this thing up there for the better breeding, so once I do go to breed these things, should be a little easier. Man, it's just ridiculously hot out. One thing I'll probably try to do today too is work with that imbuing station. See about making my armor make me not get so hot. Okay, yeah, see, like, there's no way we'd have found this Rex. It's over here in the deep woods. Like, I wouldn't have found this. Oh boy. Oh boy. I need to get out of here. There we go. Please leave my Rex alone. Alright, this thing should be about to die. Okay, cool. Great. And of course the Rex is going to sit here and try to eat everything. It's distracted with his Bronto. That's not good. A stinking Alpha Raptor out of nowhere. Alright, we're gonna have to kill this Alpha Raptor. Alpha Raptors typically aren't too bad. Especially if I go up a little bit. There we go. Because now I can just hit it in the head and it can't hit me. With the new headshot multiplier, even when you're using dinosaurs, it makes it kind of a little easier to kill stuff like this. Just need to get at the right level. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Oh, it's a 145. Oh my gosh. There we go. Did that drop anything? I can't tell if that dropped anything or not. So these Diplodocus are actually going to help me out here, because the way they're doing this, it's making it to where the Rex can't get to them very easily. So they're just going to keep pushing it, but they don't do any damage to it. No, don't push me. Push the Rex, you dummies. Alright, one Diplodocus is down. This Rex should, oh boy. There's the second Rex now. What is hitting me? Stupid Microraptor. This Rex should be close to going down. I mean, his crossbow's pretty strong, so... This is a cool looking Rex, but it's kind of weak. Yeah, we're gonna have to kill this Rex right here. Go. Alright, I'll just leave the RG there, it'll be fine. Let's finish off this Rex. Get out of the water, please. There we go, Rex is down. Oh god, there's a Ceratosaurus right there. Alright, we're gonna work our way around the Ceratosaurus. I don't think a Ceratosaurus will fight a Rex. Our RG should be right over here. Why can't I get on it? Why can't I get on it? There we go. Ooh, boy. Remember when I said my RG would be fine? It almost wasn't fine. It almost wasn't fine at all.
Didocurus custosaxum is
Did not
one of
mean
the
to pick that
island's
up, but whatever.
non-aggressive herbivores, generally found in the mountains and grasslands. Large and well armored, it has a supply of fat under its plates to keep it warm and fed in the cold. Didocurus has adapted well to the dangers of the island, perhaps even better than the Ankylosaurus. Didocurus has two very different reactions to predators. Against smaller foes, it generally uses its spiked tail to inflict as much damage as possible. Against larger predators, however, it pulls its tail underneath itself to form a solid armored ball that is nearly impossible for creatures to pierce, from which it can actually roll away.
Please get away from my Rex.
Didocurus is a highly prized work.
No! Its
spiked tail is ideal for quickly shattering the large rocks, so Didocurus is a very efficient quarry worker. In addition, its affinity for rocks has allowed it to carry stone at a reduced weight. In case their quarry gets raided, Didocurus riders have a very difficult to kill mount.
God dang it. Well, that was a waste. God dang it, these stupid raptors. Oh no, not another alpha raptor. Yeah, this Rex ended up being junk because that stinking Ceratosaurus. We'll see if the Rex ends up winning. It's got junk stats now, though. It only got 42 in its health. It should have ended up having more. It's actually doing a fairly decent job of fighting that alpha. Well, now it's not going to. I don't know why it moved like that. If it survives, we'll keep it. If it dies, then whatever. In the meanwhile, I need to force feed my RG here. Did it win? Oh my gosh, I think it actually won. Well, I guess we'll keep it for now, but it's kind of junk, so... RG land. Alright, now we're gonna have to heal up our RG, because, man, that got iffy for a second. We're gonna go back to the base real fast, let this thing heal up so we don't lose our RG. Why is that tracking another Rex? There's one there with 30 stamina. One with 31 health, 36. Yeah, see, so now that one Rex is gone. Still trying to learn how to use that. But that'll be really convenient because, I mean, it does kind of suck having to just fly around the map constantly looking for stuff and just flying and flying and flying and never finding anything. So at least this way it's like, okay, now I can see where it's at. With all the crazy technology you have in Ark, there's no reason why you couldn't do a scan to figure out where dinosaurs are at. At least that's how I'm going to justify it. So, how much health does this RG have now? 850. So that'll be enough to actually start to fight stuff. These RGs actually heal up really fast when they eat a dead body. So if I go and kill something real quick, if I kill like a couple smaller creatures, it doesn't matter what you kill. It just has to harvest a dead body. So yeah, like a parasaur here will work. There. So now if we look at its health, you can see his health climbs up pretty rapidly. But it's about to get dark anyways, so not the greatest start to the day, that's for sure. I thought we were going to have a good start. We were going to go get this fairly strong Rex, but apparently not. I mean, we tamed it, but it lost all of its taming efficiency, so... Now, that being said, let's... Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to drop all these eggs that I have, because I doubt they work with the mob. Alright. And then we'll set this to breed, and it's actually should be about the right temperature for this to actually work. So we'll enable mating on that. I'll throw this Rex out here. Yeah, that's really sad. This would have been a fairly good Rex had that not have happened. I mean, it got 41 levels because it killed that Alpha Raptor. But we're just going to leave it for now. It only ended up with 42 points into its health, which we want more like something in the 50s. But it lost like 60 levels. This would have been like, more like 40 levels, but still. So I guess while these are breeding, let's take a look here. So, some of the creatures we're going to be looking for. Let's see here. Let's see how this works with a Thyla. So there's 3 Thylas on the map that fit these levels. There is a 150, and it is junk. It's 26, 25, 20. Yeah, so all those are junk. So that 150 is no good. This 140 has good stamina. And this 140 is no good as well. So there are no good Thylas on the map right now. As far as there is no's go, holy crap, there's a lot of them. So 150, that one's no good. 32 stamina is okay, but still, like, it's stamina. We're looking for health and melee. Oh, there we go. 33 health. That's decent. It's not letting me click on this one. Alright, 26, so that one's not too terrible. 33 weight. 30 weight. 32 weight. Why do they all got crazy weight? Oh, there's one. 32 melee damage. 32 stamina. 31 health. .32 health. That one's only 140 though. Yeah, so as far as there is no's go, there's a few decent ones on the map. All right, so here's an RG egg. Let's drop this on the ground. Drop, don't eat. All right, it's still too hot. But now that it's getting to be nighttime, it should speed this up a little bit. The temperature should continue to drop. And it should get to the point to where this will actually incubate. 77 degrees. I don't know exactly what the temperatures are for these to incubate. I know that it gets to the right temperature around here from time to time. If it doesn't, we can always move elsewhere to incubate this real fast. Let's see here, is it any cooler over here? Oh, here we go. Just down here, it's 51 degrees. Too cold. Now it's going. Because for whatever reason, there's like a 20-degree temperature change between here and there. Don't know why. I mean, I know why, but realistically, I don't know why. But gameplay-wise, I know that it's because this is technically a different region. That's why it says Crags Island up there, whereas that's like the jungle area. So we only have a minute left before this hatches, and then this should, because I have a mod turned on to make breeding easier so we don't have to deal with going through a billion eggs all the time, this should just automatically get all the best stats from the parents. So we'll check that when we get back up there to the base. 30 more seconds. If we're lucky, it'll be a female, because then we can breed it back to the male once it matures. Five more seconds. There we go. 246 RG, which sounds about right for good stats. It's got 4 minutes until an imprint, because I did speed that up quite a bit. Let's go ahead and cryopod this up, and we'll move it up there to the base. Don't scare me like that, Parasaur. Alright, and then this should mate again here in a second. Yep. Okay. And then let's throw some meat in its inventory. I don't think 98 is going to be enough, but we'll throw that in there for now. We got 4 minutes until it's ready to imprint. I don't know how long... Oh, this is a female, too. And then let's take a look and see. So, it got 34 health. 34, so yeah, we knew it was going to get 34 health. 39 stamina. Which, yep, that's the better stat. Looks like 35 weight is the better stat, which it is. 47 melee, which is 30 food, and 45 food. Okay. And 45 oxygen. Yeah. So, this was the best possible RG we could have got from those two parents. So that mod does work, which is really nice, because usually what it entails is just breeding these things over and over and over and over again until eventually you get the one with the right stats, which can be very tedious. I mean, it's kind of exciting when you finally get the one to drop that has the right stats, but at the same time, like, it does get a little tedious just running back and forth. Especially later on, like when you're, when you have, like, say, 6 dinosaurs, because I've done it before where I had, like, a bunch of Rexes, all with, like, the best possible stats that I could find, one of each stat. So I had to breed all 6 of those Rexes to the point to where all the stats came together, and I mean, it took forever to get all those stats finally put together into one Rex. Hey, how's it going, fandom? Oh, I guess it would have told me right there what the optimal temperature was, huh? Alright, let's go ahead and turn off mating for now then, because now we'll have 2. Oh, I gotta take the spyglass out of my hand. Hey, I'm doing alright, thanks for asking. This only has 2 minutes until an imprint, so I'll wait for this to have an imprint before I go down and hatch the other one, just because I don't want to accidentally miss the imprint. And then the other thing I want to look at here, this crossbow's good, but I think it could be better, because it didn't put that Rex down very fast. So let's see. Need 12 more wood. Now the only downside to upping the crossbow a bunch is that it gets to the point to where it's really hard to actually knock something out without killing it. So you do have to try to find that balance. Apparently I did have wood on me somewhere. Oh yeah, there it is. Now eventually we'll upgrade to the trank darts. Go 294. What happens if I try to, like, upgrade these while they're broken? Oh, well, okay. So it just... Well, that's a way to do it then. I just wait for my armor to break, and then I just, instead of fixing it, I just upgrade it. Alright. 20 seconds, and then this will be ready to imprint on. Should only take one imprint. Oh, just wants a cuddle. There we go. Imprinting 100%. So now we'll just take a stack of meat and throw it on there so we know that it matures. I need to drop a lot of the stuff that's in here. There. That'll fix that. We'll take this, we'll split it a couple times. Put that back in there. Throw that in there. Alright, and then we'll come down here. And we'll drop this other egg. Alright, so this one's incubating now. And while we're waiting on that, let's see here. What other creatures could we possibly go for? Oh, right. Does it include mod creatures? So can I look up my Deinosuchus? I can, right there it is. Oh, there's a bunch of them too. Alright. That one's got good stamina. That one's got good stamina. So I got two that have good stamina. One's got 34 stamina though, so that one would be the better one to go after. One's got 30 health. 30 weight. So none that are too extremely good. I mean, 30 health is decent. 34 stamina is pretty strong. So we could potentially try to tame this one that has 34 stamina. So yeah, this will be really nice to have. Be really nice to be able to just kind of look and see what's out there without actually having to fly around the entire stinking map. Maybe it's cheating a little bit, but that's all right. 246, which should be what the other one was too. And this one is a male, so that turned out really well, actually. So once we come up here and we'll look, this male should be 246 as well. Or this female. Yeah, see, they're both... These will both have identical stats. Meaning that once I imprint on this, they'll have identical stats, and then if we wanted to, we could breed the two of these together for mutations. Now, I'm not gonna go that far with it, but at least this way we'll have a good pair, male-female, of imprinted RGs. And their stats should be pretty stinking good, especially with the imprint bonus. Yeah, see, like, already got 400% melee damage, already got 4,200 health. In fact, it might even end up stronger than that. Yeah. So we'll see what happens. We just gotta wait 3 minutes for this, and then we'll see about where to go from there. And then let's see here. Our armor is kind of a little worse for wear, so let's see if we can upgrade it any. Since we know this trick works now, we just upgrade it instead of fixing it. There we go. So yeah, eventually we'll have to look at making some trank darts, because that's a little bit safer than using the crossbow. We are probably in need of a few more trank arrows. Oh, I can craft a decent amount. There we go. Can't quite see this. Alright, we got 2 minutes. Let's see, I think we leveled up to level 81, so at this point, we should be able to get most things. Shouldn't be a whole lot holding us back. Yeah, there is no Spino, Rex, Dinosuchus, Quetzal, Mosasaurus, Compound Bow, Ute Tyrannus Saddle, Industrial Forge. Oh, we can get the scuba stuff now. Which scuba will be nice to have. Obviously, we're gonna have to go under the ocean at some point to do stuff. This is also good for going through the one cave. So we'll have to work on getting our frogs bred up here in a little bit. We won't do it right this second, but we'll breed up these frogs. So that way we can go into the swamp cave to get some cementing paste. And then let's see here. We have our imbue station here. My problem is I keep getting too hot. So if we come in here, increase heat resistance, we need organic polymer. So we'll just have to get some organic polymer, which unfortunately the best way to do that is to club penguins. So we'll end up having to do that at some point. $15 more seconds before the RG's ready. And then how's this one looking? 36%, so it's about a third of the way there maturing wise. So it won't be terribly long for it to mature. Hopefully it just wants a cuddle or to go on a walk. Nope, just wants a cuddle. There we go. Alright. So, now these just have to mature up. That'll just take a little bit of time. So, in the meantime, I guess we can take a gander through the dino list here. Just to kind of see. Allosaurus are nice, but I don't know that we necessarily need one right now. Anki would be good for getting metal. We could use a wood gatherer. Always going to be good to check for Basilosaurus as well. Oh, see, that one's got a good amount of health. That one's got a ridiculous amount of stamina, actually. So there is a good Basilosaurus on the map. Let's see here. As far as frogs go, there is a 150 frog with 34 health. Oh my gosh. Wait a second. You guys see what I see? 42 melee damage on this frog. Yeah, we're gonna take a look at that one. And then let's see here. Oh, look, this one has 36 health. Of course, they're both female. .36 melee damage is pretty good, but it's not 40 something. Oh, god dang it. Well, I accidentally pressed a button here, so what if I untrack this? Still trying to figure out how this works, and these inventory screens are a little weird sometimes. Oh, I don't know why it clicked find only tamed dinos. That's why I couldn't find anything. There we go. That one's got 39 stamina. My gosh. Looking to see if we can find one that has really good health. 36 weight. .34 stamina. .36 melee damage. 37 melee damage. Yeah, not really finding any that have any good health. Oh wait, there's one with 36 health, but it's a female. But we're for sure gonna go find this. So we'll find this female with like 40 something points into its melee, which is ridiculous. There is a 34 health. I think we've seen the 36 health. Yeah, so that 36 health might be a decent one to go for. And how many did these end up with? That one has 49 health. But yeah, our highest melee one is only 54. So this other, this frog here already has almost that, and it's not even like imprinted on yet, or tamed yet. So, all right, let's go get this. Man, it was just right over here, too. It's not even all that far. Just right on the edge of the swamp. Go figure, the place I wouldn't have even looked. So I typically don't come over into this area. Yeah, it's literally just right here. My gosh. We'll just snag this thing right out of the swamp and take it right back. That was easy. Yeah, that's such a good quality of life feature there. So we'll just take it down here to the beach where it's away from everything. You always want to wait a couple seconds before you shoot again. Yeah, see, that's why. Alright, what's this going to take? Okay, it only takes one raw meat. And then, yeah, it's got 42 points into its melee, which is outstanding. We'll see what it ends up having once it tames out. I mean, the taming in this game and the breeding in this game can, you know, it's a little bit of a luck game, because it could potentially have 42 points right now and legitimately not get any more. Oh, but that is not what happened at all. 58 points into its melee, so that is outstanding. Let's go ahead and take this up here. Maybe, if I could pick it up. I mean, heck, I might just have to run it up here. There we go. Alright. So we can untrack this. Because now that one is tamed. Like I said, this one has some pretty stinking good stats. 58 points into its melee. 49 stamina. So I mean, it's got really good melee, really good stamina. And as far as health goes, 41 points. That one's got 49. So really, I mean, honestly, if we just found a male that had pretty good health, it would save us some time. So let's just look through the list and see what males we have available. That one's only got 22 health, so that's junk. 31 health is okay. I wish these screens were a little easier to use. It likes to keep jumping me down here a little bit. I don't know why it does that. When I go to like click on something, my cursor like jumps all over the place. Yeah, I'm really not, I'm not seeing any males that have any good health. Like, that one's got good stamina, but I don't care so much about stamina. I mean, we could try the one with 31 health and 36 melee. But I doubt it would end up any better than what we have. So let's X out of there for a second. So if we were going to get these stats together, and we were just going to stick with the 49 health, we'd have to breed the two of these together, get a male, then breed it with that in order to get it where we need it to be. So we'll hold off on that for a minute. It is always possible to do a dino wipe and reset everything, see what we get. Alright, so let's skip the frogs for now. Let's see here. Wanted to double check this again. I don't remember if we found any that were all that good. Like, there's one with really good stamina. Yeah, no, so there's nothing too great there yet. No gigas. Is there any carks? It doesn't even have cark on the list. I'd imagine it falls under gigas as well, but I don't know on that one. Mammoths. Like, not all of these have to be, like, utterly perfect. There's some strong otters, apparently. Or at least high-level otters. Polar bears. Which you can't tame those. So we were looking for saber-tooths yesterday and struggling a little bit. Let's see here. That one's got 30 stamina. No good. Weight, don't care about weight. That one's got 33 health. But honestly, with this dino tracker, we might not even need the saber-tooths, because we could use Thylas. Unless I happen to see one that's just got an absolutely ridiculous amount into something. Which I'm not seeing any that do. I hate that it keeps making me check that. There's only one strong Spino on the map. That's odd. I think we checked their E's earlier and just none of them had really any good stats. I mean, there's a good stamina one. Yeah, that one's got 33 health. That's not bad. Thylas. There was only 3 on the map. Good stamina. Otherwise, those all kind of suck. There's a 145 unicorn on the map. Oh my gosh. I just kind of clicked on it just to be silly. I didn't think there was actually going to be one. Alright, there's 2 U-Tyrants to pick from. That one's no good. That one's no good. Yeah, so we'll just kind of have to occasionally keep our eyes out for anything good here. And we can check with this thing. I mean, I said I wouldn't check the aloes, but we might as well since we're here. That one's got decent melee damage. But yeah, we'll just keep looking every now and then and see what we can find. Guess I could have checked RGs as well. That one's got 38 stamina. Holy crap. Yeah, nothing really standing out here. Yeah. All right. Well, instead of just sitting here looking through this, we'll go do a couple things. I figure this is probably, yeah, this is almost matured. Kind of waiting for a second so I can take out this RG. So once that fully matures, then we can just take that thing. And then yeah, these frogs, I mean, like I said, we'll wait and see how things go throughout the day. I might do a dino wipe at some point because I haven't done one in a few days. So might be good to dino wipe and see what we can find. Although before I do a dino wipe, I might go get that unicorn. Can't let a good unicorn go to waste, even though its stats aren't the best. I mean, it's still a 145, so... But yeah, we'll take this RG, and then we'll go start to get the stuff that we need for, like... We need to get some silica pearls, because we don't really have many of those. We only have 22. So we'll go up to the Arctic. We'll grab some silica pearls. We'll get some polymer. Or is it better to just leave this up here? There. That way, as soon as I open this, I can grab it. But yeah, we'll get some polymer. We'll get some silica pearls. Whoa! What the heck happened there? Well, that was weird. Alright. Maybe. There. It's kind of stuck on the Rex. So this will need to be leveled up, but it's a little bit slow right now. But this thing should be, yeah, it's got almost 600% melee damage. So this thing is going to be significantly stronger than our previous one. And we'll take this up to the Arctic. It'll take a little bit to fly over there because, like I said, this thing's movement speed has not been leveled up yet. For some reason, I thought when you imprinted on them, they gained movement speed as well, but I guess it's just health and melee. Here's a Titanoboa. We can just kill this real quick. That should get us at least a couple levels. There we go. I think there's an Alpha Raptor near here. Yep. Well, this will be a good way to level this up. Just gotta stay at about head level so that way I keep knocking it back like that. And so I keep getting like headshots if I can. There we go. Should be almost dead. It's actually distracted, so I can get my stamina back. Watch the turtle get the kill. There we go. No thanks, there is no. This RG has this little bit of knockback effect that you can use to your advantage. Mix that with the there is no knocking me backwards when it hits me. Just making it to where it isn't really hitting me all that much. Alright. Let's go on and get out of that mess. Yeah, there we go. That's what I like to see. Alright. Let's get this up to like... There we go. 200% movement speed. And let's... Could you not? You gotta be careful with these things because they can actually hit you off your mount. Well, like, they won't knock you off of it, but I mean they can hit you while you're on it. There. Gotta love those imprint stats. It's the way to go. And then we just have to kill some things to let our health come back. Oh yeah, that's one thing I haven't looked to see yet is the brachiosaurs. I didn't check to see if there's any good brachiosaurs on the map. We'll definitely have to check to make sure there's no good ones before we do a dino wipe. Stamina back. Our stamina is going to come back a little slower because we're so injured, so it might take a minute for that to come back up. So we'll come down here and see what is it that we unlock at this level. The Bronto platform saddle, and then we have the chemistry bench. Alright, so normally I get a decent amount of silica pearls from down here. Let's kill this saber-tooth. So it doesn't try to eat me while I'm harvesting these. Alright. So silica pearls in this game are a little harder to come by. Mostly because you can't see them as easily. But they look like this. That. Now I know there's some like secret areas in this game where you can actually get some get some like crazy amounts of silica pearls, but I need to make scuba gear to get there. The RG can handle itself. So yeah, these have, like, in the shallow, they have a tiny little bit of a shine to them. They're a lot easier to see from above. Yeah, see, so you're just looking for that little bit of a shine. It's not like before where they glowed really bright, but there's still a little bit of a giveaway. It'd be nice if you could like have a flashlight under the light or under the water and like reflect off of it or something. Oh boy. Nyah! Go away! Go away! I need to go check on my RG. Alright, that's actually a good spot for it. Just hovering up there where it isn't getting hit. Still typically a decent amount over in here. Yeah, I'm sure you're freezing, dude. It's probably like it's 59 degrees. I'm sure this water is quite cold. It's so hard to see under the water. Alright, well. Now I hear a Ute Tyrannus, so I'm going back this way. I wish there was a climb option. I wish there was a ability to like climb up stuff instead of having to do this weird like slamming your face into it and hoping that you launch into the air. Like just a simple mantle feature would be nice. Alright, how many silica pearls did we get? We got 200 from that, so that's actually a decent amount. That was a 150 saber-tooth, dang it. We just have to keep eating stuff, harvesting these bodies to get our health back. It's not that our health is actually low, it's just low compared to what its max is. Because we gained all those levels, so we pumped a bunch of points into our health. So now it just makes it look like we're really beat up, but in reality we don't actually have any less health than we started with. It's a 145 Anki, I think. There was something that was 145. Oh, it's a 145 RG. My gosh. Is that a baby Carno? Yep. Oh boy. Okay. Well, luckily we killed everything. For the most part, anyways. What the heck happened here? It went from really small to really big. What the heck? Alright, so we actually gained like 500 health during all that fight because of all the stuff we were eating. Sabertooth here. It's only 95. Yep. Alright, so while we're over here too, we're gonna grab some oil. I think it's these rocks. They're not quite as obvious anymore. Nope. It's these ones. Alright, penguins. I'm sorry. At least it was quick. I hate that this is the best way to get polymer. At least currently. I mean, there is one other way that's even better, but it's even even worse, like, morally, where you can, and I've done this before, because sometimes you need a lot of polymer for stuff. You can actually breed penguins in a room with a bunch of air conditioners, and if you put a Pelagornis in there, hey, well, see, Pelagornis right there. If you put a Pelagornis in there, Pelagornis harvests polymer really well from penguins. So, you just set it to where it is aggressive, and it will eat the it'll eat the baby penguins as they hatch, or as they're born. Oh boy, now I've done it. Now they're all mad at me. Yes, please run away, because I don't want to have to kill all of you. There. Let's check and see how much we have. 186. What do I need for a full set of ghillie? Not nearly that much. So we could get a full set of ghillie armor here, which is what we need to tame a Deinosuchus anyways. So I don't think we're going to need to do that, so I won't make you guys endure watching me kill any more penguins. We'll come up here and we'll grab some more oil, because we are going to need that. Should be a decent amount of oil nodes over here as well. Yeah, there's a bunch over here. What was this mammoth? 90, 135, 100. Nope, that is not metal, or not metal, those are not oil. This one is. Excuse me, mammoths. And these ones are all oil. Well, nope, that one's not. That one's not, this one is. Like I said, they're kind of hard to tell now. Before it was really easy, but not quite as much anymore. I'm sure I'll get used to it after a while, but at least for right now, training my eye to see the right ones. And so the other thing you can find along here is you can find more silica pearls sitting on these coasts. I think we'll avoid the one with the Ute Tyrannus on it. Find silica pearls here and there on these ice sheets. There's more oil. There's a couple saber-tooths. Is it saber-tooths or is it saber-teeth? I don't know what the plural is for it. That's just obsidian. Yeah, so here's... I think this is actually a really big silica pearl. Yep, it is. How much oil do we have? 448, so that should be enough for now. There's another silica pearl right here. So at some point, if we can go find an anglerfish are actually really good at gathering silica pearls for whatever reason. And to be honest, it has been... I don't even know if I've ever even tamed an anglerfish. So I'll have to look and see how you go about taming one of those. I think it's just a standard knockout tame. But to be honest, I don't know for sure. Since I'm right here and I've seen these, I might as well grab them. Alright, so we got polymer. We got silica pearls, we got oil. So we've kind of grabbed quite a few of the late game stuff. So we'll go back to the base real fast and we'll start to craft up some things. Like I said, I'd like to get a set of scuba and a set of ghillie. The ghillie will be nice to do the passive tame for the Deinosuchus, and the scuba will be necessary for the swamp cave. And then I just have to hope that they didn't change the swamp cave for whatever reason. Yeah, we still have a long way to go. Even though we've started to get into the higher levels, I mean, we still have quite a few things we need to make. I mean, we're gonna have to do a nice big metal run at some point. So we still need a good Anki for that. Yeah, we're gonna need a lot more metal. We're gonna need a bunch of gunpowder because we need bullets. And eventually we're gonna make actual like tranq darts. Much safer to knock stuff out with that. Almost back. Oh, my other RG must have matured. What the heck? It's a good heckin' RG. Oh, this had 15 organic polymer on it as well. Alright, so split the oil in half, put that in here, split the polymer in half, put that in here, come over here, that, and that. We'll make gasoline. I need some fiber to make my ghillie armor. Oh, now I need hide because I took it all off myself. Alright, so don't I have one piece of ghillie that's like upgraded or something. And of course it was the legs. So I didn't need those. So then I need the chest piece, head, arms, feet, and then grab out this. So now we got a full set of ghillie. And then if we come over here, armor, scuba. If we have the goggles already. Metal ingots, fiber, hide. Not sure where that just went in my inventory. There it is. I still have the fiber in my inventory? I do. There we go. We can get fiber super easily, so I'm not too worried about that one. Then we just need to throw some metal ingots in here. And then cementing paste and chitin. Throw the cementing paste in here. There we go. Alright, so we need that, we need that, we need that. And I always end up making a second tank. Last thing you want to do is run out of oxygen when you're underwater, so I always bring a second tank with me just in case. Oh, this is just a blueprint, so we do need the mask. There we go. And so we don't need those. I mean, we can grab the... let's go ahead and get a canteen, so that way we can have a good amount of water on us. Composites. We need to craft up a bunch of electronics. And then structures. What are we missing for this? So we're gonna need, we're gonna need more metal ingots. We'll make the lamp post, but we do need a generator. So we'll make sure to make a generator. And then, yeah, these are extremely expensive, but totally worth it. So we'll eventually have to work our way to getting that. So we have a lamp post. We have a generator. We need more metal ingots for a fridge. We need more metal ingots and 2 more electronics for an air conditioner. So let's go ahead and just, while we have this on, we'll go ahead and craft some more of these. Grab out our canteen here. And we'll leave this up here at the top. There we go. Alright, we'll grab out the generator. We'll grab out the lamp post. We can turn this off for now. So that way we can actually hear ourselves, because my gosh, the stuff in this game is so loud. I am considering putting on the mod to where it makes the structure silent, because it is so loud. Grab out some more fuel out of here. Dang it. There we go. Let there be light. At least the generator is quiet. All right. So let's take a look here. We have the ghillie armor now, so we could go for a Dinosuchus. But I don't think there were any that were all that great. This one has good stamina, but I'm not too concerned with stamina. That one has even better stamina. .30 health, 30 weight. Yeah, so I mean, the best one would be this one right here with 34 stamina. What are we looking like on Brachiosaur? So we do have a 150 Brachiosaur. Yeah, none of those have good stats. There's a bunch of anglerfish. One's got 35 weight. One's got 38 weight. Oh, that one's got 35 health. But who knows where the heck that thing is at. I mean, obviously we can track it and turn it on, but getting down there to it would be a nightmare. Especially since we don't really have that, like, in-between creature. I mean, we could use a frog, but our frog isn't leveled up yet. There's only one 150 dire bear on the map. There's a dire wolf with 37 stamina, 39 weight. Yeah, the dire wolves, unfortunately, because they don't have saddles, just aren't worth it. There's no good gigas on the map. Not that I really want to tame a giga. Any good mammoths? They all got really good weight, apparently. He's got 33 health, which is decent. Tons of megalodons. No megalosaurus. Well, Megatherium is another good one that we need to keep an eye out for. No good ones, though. It's only one Mosa. No polar bears yet, because the polar bears are in the ice cave, and they're not going to spawn at 150. They're going to be higher than that. There is a 140 Quetzal. Taming that would be rather difficult, though. I'm just going to say there's going to be a huge list of raptors. Looks like there is a new Rex. But it doesn't fit the bill. I was gonna say, I know there's a rhino because I'd seen it. I think we determined there's only three. Yeah, there's only 3 Thylas, but none of them are any good. Neither one of those Uties are any good. I kind of want to go get this unicorn, though. So let's see here. The unicorn looks like probably in the redwoods. I don't have any carrots. Normally they prefer carrots. I'll take some berries with me. Yeah, we'll make sure to grab this thing before we get rid of the dinosaurs on the map. The unicorns are pretty rare. There's only ever one on the map at a time, and to find one that's actually this high a level is quite rare. So. Once we get there, we'll throw our ghillie armor on too, because it'll make it easier to run up to it. Of course, this thing's going to be in like super thick vegetation. That's another reason why I'm using this mod now, because so many of these creatures are going to be in places where you're just never even going to see it. Like with all this vegetation, the likelihood of you actually running into these things is so slim. So I have to kill everything that's in the area. Which is proving to be difficult because I can't see. Alright, right there it is. Alright, it's going to take 6 Mijo berries. Oh, I'm getting a, I'm grabbing a unicorn. Alright, so we gotta sneak up on it without startling it. Wait for the prompt to show up. Ah. Come here, unicorn. If you could stop for a second, that would be great. What? Oh. Why did it knock me off? Is it not the same in this game? I thought you press triangle when it... I'm fairly certain you press triangle when it tries to buck you. I don't know why it did shenanigans there. It's also not letting me whistle for my bird. Yeah, what is, Okay, so something's not right here. Crap. Stupid microraptors. Where is my RG? Did it not track my RG? I thought I turned that on. It's only 98 meters from me. How am I not seeing it? There it is. Don't know why it was being weird. All right, yeah, and I don't know what's going on with this. Because normally before, when you press triangle, that's how you tame it. Like it goes to buck you off, you press triangle, and it tames it. But for whatever reason, that wasn't working. So I'll take it back over here near my base, and then we'll try it again. I mean, the taming effectiveness might suck now, but if we wait a little bit, it might reset the taming effectiveness. I've never had any issues in the past taming these things, so I don't know why suddenly it's become an issue. Alright. It should be much safer over here. Yeah, see, I don't understand why it's... Whenever I press triangle, it makes me jump off of it. Okay, so apparently it's not triangle anymore. You gonna let me on this? Can I not ride it when it's in the water? I'm just going to let it go for a second. Obviously, this taming effectiveness is going to be crap, but... But yeah, I don't know why it's not letting me feed it again. Like I said before, in the original, you just press triangle again. But I'm guessing now you have to... I'm gonna guess that it's, what, L1 and right? Which is way less convenient than just pressing triangle, but... It's gonna end up coming over here near this there is no. The one thing that I said wouldn't actually, I said that it was safe over here, and then it's going to go to the one thing that would actually kill it. Yeah, I can't tame this. So I tried pressing L1 and right, and it didn't work. But when I press triangle, I just hop off of it. So did they change this? Of course, apparently we can make the horse jump now while we're on it. Yeah, what? Something's broken with this. I don't know what's going on. Any of you guys know? Because pressing triangle does not work anymore. And pressing this doesn't work because then I just eat it. I mean, maybe it's square. I'll try square next time. Because at this point, I have no clue. Yeah, you can't tame these now. This is not working at all. Get back here. Yeah, triangle makes you jump off. And I guess I'll try R2 this time. Nope. L2. Nope. None of the buttons work. At this point, I want to figure it out, but like it's not working. Do you have to be in first person and like look at it? Nope. Oh, great. Now there's a Carno. Yeah, I think it's just completely bugged at this point. Like, if you press triangle, it doesn't work. Yeah, so this is a lost cause at this point. I mean, even if I did tame it, it wouldn't gain any levels. So I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Like I said, I've never had any issues whatsoever taming any of this kind of stuff. Which leads me to believe that it's bugged. Unless there's some crazy button combination that I'm just not thinking of. Because I've tried everything. I've tried pressing triangle when it pops up, or when the thing pops up. I pressed R2, I pressed L2. I mean, I've pressed all the buttons. And at this point, it won't stop running. Yeah, see, I tried using the food. This always seems to bug out too. Like, for whatever reason, I can't undo these. Definitely still some bugs in this game. Like, I can't take off the bulla for some reason. Yeah, see, so pressing the Mijo Berry button again doesn't work. So yeah, this is impossible. There's nothing you do. You can't tame horses apparently. Didn't really care that much in the first place. It was just kind of, you know, there's only one unicorn on the map, so I figured I'd go grab it since it was a 145. But I mean, yeah, it's bugged out to where you can't you can't tame it, so. Alright, so unicorn's no good. I think we already looked and seen that there's no good Thylas. I mean, there's 3 high-level ones, but they don't have good stats. There is no... I mean, there's one with 32 stamina, but... I mean, that one has 33 health. So I guess let's go grab this... There is no. And for that, we'll switch back to our regular armor. And in fact, because it's a there is no, we'll go ahead and gather up some resources so that way we can make a trap if we need to. With this thing having 33 in one stat, I mean, don't want to let that one go. There, we got some wood. We'll need fiber, which I have this sickle in here. There's a couple thousand fiber. And then we'll get the Styracosaurus. We'll grab some stone with this. There we go. That should be enough for a simple trap. Alright, then we'll go snag this thing. Of course, it's going to be on the complete opposite side of the map. Almost there. Oh, it's just chilling out here on the beach. All right, so just put down a basic trap here. I hate that these don't snap now. So I have to do it this way if I want to keep it even. Go that way. This way. There you go. Alright, it should not be able to get out of that. So then what we're going to do here is throw this gate on here. We'll move our RG down the way a little bit so it doesn't get involved. Now let's see here. What is it going to take? 3 Mijo berries. No. You get back in here. There we go. Easy peasy. Didn't even get hit. These don't have a headshot multiplier. I just like to try to shoot them in the head just for fun. It doesn't matter if you shoot them in the chest or in the head, in the toe. I mean, wherever you can hit them, it doesn't matter. Larger creatures don't have headshot multipliers, so any place you shoot will be fine. I wish I could keep that pinned. Oh my... Crap. Crap. Stupid thing. In fact, just in case another one pops up. How are we looking here? Needs a couple thousand more torpor, so... We'll let that go for a second. This still should be going up. There it goes. Alright, then we'll just double check just to be sure. So veggies, exceptional kibble would be the way to go. Veggies next. Mijo berries 3, so... There you go, friend. This has 33 points into its health, so, I mean, it's got a potential of being fairly decent. I think this was a female, so, yep. So then at some point we'll find a good male, hopefully with good melee. Then we just put the two of them together and can make a There Is No army. So There Is No's are typically better to use on the dragon boss fight anyway, so it's good to have good ones of these. Level 83. I think now we should have the fabricated sniper and advanced sniper ammo, or advanced rifle ammo. Yeah, fabricated sniper and advanced sniper bullet. And this is a plesiosaur platform saddle, absorbent substrate, and the gas mask. And I don't remember what these ones are. Obviously, night vision, rockets, homing mine, cryo fridge, industrial cooker. I think this one's the pheromone dart. Don't remember what all these saddles are. This looks like a megalodon saddle. I don't know why that's so far down. So that must be one of the other creatures that has been added. Shield. This is a Tuso saddle, I believe. Quetzal platform saddle, minigun turret. I think this is the shocking trank dart, and then you got the Giga saddle, carcass saddle. And then eventually we get all the way into the tech stuff. Just needs to eat one more time. Guess in the meantime I can go ahead and start picking up my trap here. Apparently these can just float in the air. I was gonna say, at what point do they actually disappear? There. And then we just carry those pieces with us, so anytime we need to trap something, we can actually, throw down the trap real fast. There we go. 224, so perfect tame, max level There Is No, with 42 points into its health. 48 in its food, really. I mean, I guess it's whatever. But 42 points into its health isn't terrible. It ended up with a decent amount in melee too, 37. So that's a decent There Is No. Alright. Then let's take a look here. So that was a good There Is No female. Is there any males that are any good? Stamina 32. If I can find one that has melee over like 30, then that would be ideal. Well, of course, this female has melee of 32, but it's another female. Ooh, actually, this 145 male has good good stamina and melee. We'll come back to that one in a second. Because those points were so low on those other stats, it actually might work. So where was that at? Yeah, so let's go take a look at this one. This one has actually got the potential of being pretty good. It's probably on the opposite side of the map, but yep, of course it is. So this one has good stamina. And melee. Hi, buddy. This one came out at 42 health, so as long as this one ends up good with good stamina and melee, you slap the two of these together and it'll actually make for a pretty stinking good There Is No. Then we could always mutate them as well to get their stats up even higher. We can't forget that we need to do a metal run at some point here soon too, so we'll need to find a good Anki. But the beauty of having a good Anki with a good RG is you can carry the Anki with the RG, and it actually, if you have to worry about carry weight, is the way to go. So anything an RG carries in its claws, like if it's carrying around a creature, it decreases that creature's weight and the weight of anything like in its inventory. And then you mix that on top of an Anki, reducing the carry weight for metal, and that makes it to where you can carry a lot more by doing it that way. Alright, so this There Is No is hiding in the stinking trees in here. I think I just accidentally hit that stego. Alright, there's another There Is No over here as well, so we'll have to watch out for that. I've just seen a carnivore over there to the left. I don't know what that was, but we'll have to watch out for that. Alright, so our best bet here, because this thing is in the trees, is going to be to lure it out to someplace semi-flat. Yeah, if we can lure it out to like here, this will probably be flat enough. The trap doesn't have to be massive, so we just put down the exact same trap that we just used before. Okay, so apparently this isn't exactly the same. I mean, I guess it only needs to be... It only needs to be 2 wide. I don't like how close it's gotten all of a sudden. I need more time. Especially now that I can't see because of this tree in the way. No! Crap. Crap. This one's not going as smooth. Leave my RG alone. The problem with There Is No's is they don't de-aggro, basically. And it's being smart enough not to go in the trap. I have to use myself as bait. See anything. Yeah, I need to do this. Alright. Gotta play a little smarter here. Nope. Too early. Needs to come back out this way. Crap. This thing hits hard. Nope. Did it de-aggro? There. Now you stay put. Alright, I'll give that a second to start to go up. Its torpor should continue to go up for a little bit. No reason to be in a rush now. We have it trapped, it's not going anywhere. It broke all of my armor. You are a tough thing, huh? He's got 31 points in melee, so I mean, it's not to be scoffed at. Okay, torpor stopped going up. So let's put like 5 more into it. Alright. That was a little iffy for a second, but it worked out. I can go ahead and pick this back up. I'll have to... Oh man, that had me worried for a second, then I remembered it was down below us. Why did it destroy that? That's weird. Must have been damaged. And we'll make 3 more just to keep it even. There. Alright. So now, we want to back away from this thing a little bit too. So that's one thing that people mess up on a decent amount when they're playing this game and they're kind of new to it, is they get real excited about taming something, and so they knock it out, and then they think that they have to stand like right on top of it. And the problem with that is, especially with like bigger creatures, these big creatures, even though they're unconscious, are still considered wild. So anything that wouldn't attack it in the wild generally won't attack it when it's knocked out and being tamed. But that doesn't mean it won't attack you. So the Rizno is big enough that like basically nothing will try to attack it. So you really don't even have to like guard it, because nothing else is going to try to eat it. But if you're standing like right on top of it, even something as small as like, you know, a compy could come along and take a nibble at you, trying to eat you, and hit the Rizno, and then ruin your taming effectiveness because it's getting hit, technically. So you don't want to stand right on top of these things, because then anything that aggroes on you could potentially hit it. Now, that obviously goes for like bigger creatures. For smaller creatures, then you do have to watch a lot closer, because obviously anything that would try to eat it normally would then try to eat it. But especially for like Rexes, Gigas, basically anything bigger than a Rex or like the Rizno, like You don't have to watch them super close, and you don't want to be standing right on top of them. Even for smaller creatures, generally it's not a good idea to stand right on top of it while you're waiting on it to tame. Just gonna put on a set of armor here just to have something on just in case. This should tame any second. There it goes. For a second I thought it got hit, but then I remembered it was only 145. So, the grand total. 43 points into melee, 49 points into stamina. So that's not too terrible. I don't remember what the stats on the other one was. So this one had 37 points in melee, 30 points into stamina. This only ended up with 25 health, but that doesn't matter, because when we breed them together, we'll get the health from the other one. So 49, 43, and then 42, 48 food. So actually this thing will end up being a really high level. So we'll go ahead and do that. Grab our Mijo berries back. Alright. So, now that we got that, let's look and see if we can find a good Anki. To say it shouldn't be too terribly uncommon to... Oh, look at that. First one, 35 health. And then 34 melee. They're both females, though. $36 weight. That would be really good if we didn't have boosted stats. So 35 health, 34 melee, but it's both females. That one has 29 stamp, 31 weight. Yeah, let's grab this 35 health Anki. Ah, it's all the way on the other side of the map. They're always on the other side of the map. I can't say that. The first one, that frog was literally like right there, so... And yeah, what we'll do is we'll go, we'll get this Anki, and then, I think we have a saddle back at the base for it. We'll grab some metal, and then by the time all that's said and done, it'll be about time for me to take a break for lunch anyways. So what I'll do is I'll stop for lunch, and then that'll give me a chance to like wipe the server and everything. Like wipe all the dinosaurs. Give them a second to come back. And then we'll see if once we come back, we'll see if there's anything good. So naturally I'm going to be freezing while I'm over here, because Ghillie is good at keeping you cool when it's hot out, but it's not so good at keeping you warm. You know, I must have flown by this Anki so many times. Oh, it's getting attacked. Once my stamina comes back, I'll pick it up. Maybe. No! Stupid dire wolves. I couldn't pick it up in time. Oh, come on. Well, that one's no good. That sucks. Yeah. Let's see here. I think there was another female that was decent. Yeah, this one has 34 melee. Great. Now it's all the way over here. It's actually not that terribly far. We don't need the Ankies to be super strong anyways. This is just a harvesting creature, so we don't need them to be absolutely perfect. Now things like our Rexes and like Tyrannus and all that kind of stuff, then yeah, we're gonna need those to be really strong. Thylas, we're gonna need those to be really strong for doing caves. But particularly, like, we have to make sure that we get really good Rexes. The Riznos are going to be nice too, though. I mean, those things can absolutely murder stuff, so... Especially if we breed them and we get some mutations on them. Alright, here's the Anki. There we go. Come with me, Yankee. It's only 125. I don't think we're going to have enough stamina to get back to the base. So we might have to put this in a semi-safe spot. No place is ever truly safe on the Ark. It's just some places are safer than others. If we can get back up to full stamina, we should be able to get back to the base in one go. There we go. We'll just fly this down to the beach, just outside our base, and we'll tame it there. Heck, at some point I might as well just make a little taming pen at my base. It's a little place to drop them into. Why does my RG keep doing that? I'm gonna have to figure out what's causing that and fix it. I don't think you can bullet these. Nope. But they're slow enough that you don't really have to worry too much about them. You just kind of walk backwards. And then eventually they'll turn and run away. But they don't run very fast, so... As long as this doesn't go in the water. How are we looking here? It might actually go down without shooting it anymore. Just gotta wait for that torpor to continue going up. Yeah, there it went. Then what do we need? 3 mejoberries again. And then what I can do is just not even waste any time while that's taming. I'll just come up here. I'll grab the saddle out of here. I'm at least fairly certain we had a saddle for it. Maybe we didn't have a saddle for it? Okay, well, maybe we didn't have a saddle for it. So, they're not very expensive. I ain't finding it and all that. And I guarantee you we don't have any... No, I am fairly certain we got one at one point. Did I accidentally delete it or something? 140 fiber, 10 metal ingots. Yeah, I must have accidentally deleted it at some point. Probably when I was going through that spree of getting rid of stuff that I didn't need. Oh well. Don't need to waste all of our resources on a higher level Anki saddle anyways. Look at that. Efficient use of time. And then what do we got? We got 38 points into health, 43 points into melee, 45 into food, 43 into oxygen. Yeah. It's not a great Anki by any means, but it'll do. Alright. So now we just fly this over here to both Metal Mountain and the volcano. We'll just harvest up a crap load of metal. Because we're gonna need a bunch. And then yeah, once we come back from lunch, we will begin working on those frogs too. Hopefully we can find a decent frog without having to do the double breed, but it's not a big deal because of the stat mod we have on, where the stats automatically get transferred over, the best stats. So we won't have to breed more than twice. So it honestly won't be a huge deal. There's a Thyla right there. It's only level 80. That's why I typically fly so far up here. Okay, Metal Mountain should be right here. Of course, it's going to be foggy, so I'm not going to be able to see a stinking thing, but... Really? Really? This really frustrates me. Like, it makes the game unplayable at times. Like, I came over here to do something, and now I can't even remotely do anything because I can't see more than like a foot in front of my face. Like, I can barely even see my character right now. Like, I don't even know where I'm headed right now. Yeah, well, trying to harvest anything here is going to be pointless. I guess we'll head to the volcano and see if it's any better. But yeah, the fog effects in this game are just a little too much. And by a little, I mean a lot. They're just... It's way too much. And if it only ever got that thick, like, every now and then, like, ever very so often, that would be one thing. Like, I wouldn't mind that here and there. Like, But because it happens so often, it really takes away from it. Like, yeah, it would be a cool effect if it was, like, really rare. Crank the melee up. And to make sure I turned there, I was worried it was going to fall off the cliff. That'd have been bad. We're gaining a decent bit of metal here. Well, that was a good one. Yeah, I think with the Anki, you don't get metal from the obsidian rocks. If you use a pick, though, you will. So, like, yeah, the Anki won't get them, but if I come over here... Oh, maybe not, actually. Typically you do. I don't know why these are given stone. Well, either way, proved me wrong. Alright, let's see here. We got 3,000 metal, which you would think would actually be a decent amount, but it's not. That's 1,500 metal ingots, and if we come in here, once we get down here to the industrial forge, which is one of the things that I'm going to be trying to make, we'll see that the industrial forge is 2,500 metal ingots. So this wouldn't even be enough to make the industrial forge. So we need to get to 5,000 metal total here just to have enough to make the forge. Now there is more metal along here. Don't know if it's going to be worth the effort, because there's usually not a ton. But if we come down here, over this way, usually there's a decent amount along this area over here. Or if need be, we can always wait for the metal up there up top to respawn. Yeah, there's a decent amount right here. Might as well harvest these other rocks and get some flint while we're at it, too. Hey, apparently there was a saber-tooth there. Alright, let's see here. So before, for these like onesie-twosie ones, you can do this. So let's see if this works still. It's kind of difficult because you have to get like right up on it without dropping your creature. I'm pretty sure they still do it. Do they not auto-harvest? Apparently they don't auto-harvest. Might be a setting in its dino settings that I'll have to change. Behavior. Nope, not in there. Harvest settings. Nope. Oh, well. I don't know then. Can't seem to get it to work, but usually in the original Ark you could carry around an Anki like I was, and if you got close enough to metal, it would just harvest it automatically. So now what are we up to? Just short of 5,000. Now obviously this will take a little bit for all this to smelt, but that'll just kind of go passively. Once we put it on, it should be pretty straightforward. And then, like I said, we'll work on getting all the cementing paste we need. I think we might have enough oil. If not, that's not terribly difficult to get. But the hardest part is just grinding up all this metal and getting all the cementing paste. But the cementing paste won't be a problem here soon, because we're literally going to be able to go and get a couple thousand of it within probably 30 seconds. We just have to be all set up and get to the right place. Yeah, see, those ones gave me metal. I don't know why the ones on the top of the volcano weren't giving metal. There we go. So we got 5,600 metal. Which is 2,800 metal ingots. So that would be enough for the forge plus some. The forge is a bit of an investment. I mean, it takes a lot to get to, but because it burns stuff so fast, I mean, like especially if you're trying to make gunpowder. I mean, once you get a creature that can get a crap load of wood, which we still need to get, but you just go get a ton of wood, and you can throw it in there, and it'll burn it super fast to turn it into charcoal. Alright. Pick that back up. We'll go check up here. I do have it sped up how fast resources respawn. So it's possible that the resources have respawned up here. We'll see. I doubt it. I doubt they spawn that fast, but if they do, then great. If not, then whatever. Yeah. They have not respawned yet, which is fine. So we'll just fly these back to the base. We'll get this metal put on. We'll be in a pretty good spot then. Oh, it's such a long flight. At least we have movement speed turned on to where we can increase our movement speed, because otherwise this would take forever. I do miss my wyverns, though. As much of a pain as they are sometimes, they are really, really nice to have. Their flying speed is just unmatched, besides the Rhinoignathus, or whatever it's called. But that thing is such a nightmare to try to tame, from what I understand, that I will stick with my wyverns. We should be getting those back in the next couple months. I mean, I think it was, what, March is when they said that, is when Scorched Earth was coming out, and that's when the wyverns were originally brought out, so once Scorched Earth comes back, we'll have access to the wyverns. Not that we don't already have access if you want to throw them in on a mod, but I'll just wait until the normal. Oh my gosh, this RG. Let me get this thing to move. Maybe now it'll start launching, stop launching into the stratosphere when it, every time I come into render distance. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Alright, let's see here. Do I have any wood in my inventory? I got 500. That'll at least be enough to get this started. We're going to need more wood. So I guess for now, I'll just do this manually. Just come out here with my trusty hatchet. Just keep swinging wildly. There we go. Now let's check and see. Yeah, that'll work. A couple thousand wood. That'll at least get it going. It should be most of it at that point. Let's see here. I think, yeah, we have a little bit of metal saved up there. Let's see if we can fix our armor. There we go. Far superior to just repairing it. You just upgrade it every time, so that way it just continues to get better. Yeah, that's good enough, right? Okay. Oh, I need to get these, there is no's out. Yeah, where are we going to put them? I guess we can put them right here. There we go. 42, 34, 37, 48, yeah, 49 stamina, 43. Yeah. So those will be pretty decent. All right. So we're at a decent place for me to take a break real fast to get some lunch. It'll give this time to smelt up. What I'll do is I will. Let me double check one last time on the creatures list here, just to make sure there's nothing very good. Because if there's not, then I can go ahead. And I can do a dino wipe. There hasn't been one in the server for a few days, so it'd probably be smart to do. I'll be able to do a dino wipe. We can get some new creatures in here. We'll see if there's anything good. And then if there's anything good, then we can go about taming them. So there's going to be a decent number of these. I do enjoy the Arthroplurias. They are interesting. They're a bit of a pain to tame sometimes, but double check the frogs again. I think we're good on the frogs at this point. Although that one's got a lot of health. Let's see here. Dinosuchus is the one that I really care about. Yeah, that one is just completely junk. Means good stamina, I guess, but otherwise terrible. That one's got good stamina. Yeah, so we'll need to get some better Dinosuchus in here. There's no good Dinotheriums. Yeah, there's no perfect dire bears. Heck, there's none that are... Well, that one's got 34 health, but it's only a 140, so it's not going to get as many levels, so you never know how that's going to turn out. We don't even need Doedicurus now because we have the Styracosaurus. Dung beetles levels don't matter on those, but we will get dung beetles at some point. We don't need any of those. Don't need any of those. Mammoths. I think we looked earlier and we didn't see any that were too phenomenal. They have like a couple that have really high carry weight, but that's it. Megalodon I'm not too concerned about. I mean that one had 35 melee damage, but I don't use Megalodons in the water. If I use anything, it's Basilosaurus. There's not even a 150 on the map. Let's see here. Mosasaurus, there's only one. Rex, there's still just these 5, but they don't have, there's no 150s, and their stats aren't the best. There's only one Spino. I think we got all the good there is no's, but so we don't need to mess with those anymore. I believe. Yeah, I'm not seeing any that are any good. Thylas, there's only one 150 and it doesn't have good stats. That unicorn is impossible to tame. There's only 2 Ute Tyrannus to pick from. Neither one of them are any good. So yeah, we don't have anything too crazy to pick from here, so we will just we'll do a dino wipe, and that'll give us a chance to get some new creatures in here and see what happens. But I'll do that off screen because I'll have to do admin commands for that. But yeah, this will give me a chance, like I said, to stop. I'll grab some lunch, let my dogs out, and then we'll pick back up after after a little bit. Should be less than an hour or so, and then we'll go from there. So, alrighty, I will catch you guys in roughly an hour or so.